Hey guys, my name is Woods. The recent buff for Freyna has turned her into a favorite in the First Descendant community, even to the point that some are saying she has dethroned Bonnie. Though I don't believe that is the case, nonetheless, she's been very popular. However, a lot of people are hesitant to build a regular Freyna for the simple fact that Ultimate Freyna is right around the corner. They don't want to invest anything on her for that reason. That's understandable because Freyna, the Ultimate version, is right around the corner. So that makes sense. Now, if you have a Freyna you just unlock or the regular Freyna and it's sitting around, you might as well. So do not worry, my friends. With this budget build I'm about to show you, there is no need to invest anything. Yes, you heard this right. No catalyst, no energy activator needed. You can save those for Ultimate Freyna when she comes out. As you see in the background gameplay, I can kill the Dead Bride without any issue. Why Dead Bride, you ask? Well, the Transcendent module that turns Freyna into the favorite and makes her deadly right now can only be obtained from either by killing Dead Bride or by combining modules. And I know you don't want to combine modules because this is a painful process, but to each their own. So with my budget Freyna build, I want to show that it's not a waste of time to build her right now. So if you don't have the module, you now know how to get it. But I know a lot of you probably already has the Contagion module. Now that you know how to get the Contagion module, let's take a look at this budget build. So first thing first, if you have Contagion, you need to enhance it. Now, when you enhance this module, that gives you extra capacity so you can use for other module. But with the sub module, you already have an extra thing that puts you at the 60 that you need to do whatever you need. Now, for the modules that I'm using, first of all, when you look at those Rutile slot, there's two of them that come with the character. So if I show you right here, so you need to use those wisely. You can do whatever you want because there's a lot of Rutile modules in the game that you can use, but those are the ones that I'm using to make it budget friendly. And those are the best one that I think you can use for that. Now, I use the skill expansion because I want the poison to be as big as possible. And then now, because it is budget build, I go and use a defense module that is not enhanced. And I'm going to show you the reason why I do it this way. Now, for me, the way that I build her, I want to have some survivability. And that's the reason why I go with time distribution to give me that max HP for 52.4% and also have the cooldown. And when I add nimble fingers on there, I have a big skill cooldown because I want to be able to spam those two skills. And again, skill expansion is there for bigger area. And because I care about survivability, I went and used the HP collector. Now, you don't have to use that, but if you are going to kill enemies all over the place, you might as well take advantage of that so you can stay alive a lot longer. And then since we don't have that many more capacities, so I went and tried to add some defense with some skill power to give the skill more benefit. And then since I only have 5 points left, and I went ahead and put this for more skill duration and also for some HP heal. The reason why I do all this is because I want to be able to survive. I don't want to be out there and then just fall over for any little enemy that actually sneeze on me. So the way that I've used it, it's been working fine. You can do invasions easily. You can farm whatever you want. And you can even kill bosses like I showed you before. And if you want to use your ultimate while you're doing bosses, it is very good. And the reason why I showcase Dead Bride, because she is very strong against Toxic. So I wanted to showcase her for all those reasons. and I was able to kill her very easily. Now, I'm not saying with this build you're going to be able to one-shot the boss, but it's going to take you a couple rounds. It took me 6 minutes to get it done, and still get it done. And you can also kill other bosses, but I just wanted to keep this short and only show one boss. But you are mainly using this for the 2 skills, number 1 and number 3, and you can do whatever you want because we have a lot of cooldown and we don't have any mana issue with this build. In any case, that's the module setup, so let's go over the rest of the gears. Now, for the weapon, the popular choice is going to be Secret Garden. Mine is not built up or whatsoever, but it really doesn't matter. So, if you don't know what Secret Garden does, so to go over Secret Garden real quick, if you go to the unique ability, now you can see when you use the dimension skill, which we're not worried about because we only worried about the tech skill. When using a tech skill, for instance, unique ability, pest control with a set chance. Now, since we're not worried about dimension, so let's go straight to pest control. So you can see all the benefits that you have when you're using your tech skill. So I don't have to read them for you. You can see fire attack, skill power, per stack, and all that good stuff. So let's go over the rest of the weapon. It doesn't really matter, so you can use whatever you want. I personally use Enduring Legacy more than I use Secret Garden. Secret Garden is just for the buff that you get in any case. So for the reactors, of course, we farm for the one with Secret Garden. Again, it really doesn't matter because you are going to use this to actually farm, and most likely if you have Enduring Legacy, that's what you're going to use anyway. But as far as what you're looking for in the reactor, is the toxic skill power boost ratio and the tech skill power boost ratio because of the module Contagion. And so those are very good. And also for the substat, tech skill power boost ratio, skill duration, that's what I'm using. But if you have a skill cost or if you have a skill cooldown, that's okay. But I don't have any problem with cooldown because I can spam the skill anytime. But you get whatever you get and use whatever you want. I'm sure you are going to be fine. Now, when it comes to the components, you have a lot of options. Since I have a Slayer set, so that's what I use. Because not only I have more rounds for my weapon, if I want to use it, but you also have the big skill power buff. That's 26.1%. You know, that's the reason why most people use the Slayer set, because of the skill power buff that you get for it. So if you have it, use it. But if you don't have it, you know, you can use other option, which I'm going to show you. But if you are going to use one, just make sure you use one with the max MP, because that's important. And those are the regular stuff: MP recovery in combat, and then you get MP recovery out of combat. So the best sets you're going to have is going to have those stats. And also, you're trying to make sure you get as much HP as possible. And that's the reason why I keep talking about the HP. Now, this is not a very high HP, but that's the reason why I use the HP collector. You kill some enemies even in boss fight, and you get some health back. So it's a win-win, in my opinion. Now, if you don't have the Slayer set, you have to use whatever you have. So for me personally, what I do, I go in my inventory and try to find some of the components that have the highest HP available. And if they have MP recovery out of combat, that's even better. The auxiliary is going to be the one that provides you the most HP. So you got HP both sides, so this is a very good one. And also for the sensor, as long as you have the max MP and also you get HP on there, you're good to go. And MP recovery in combat is also very good. Now for the next two pieces, I always try to get the Annihilation set, because two of these will give you the skill duration. So normally that's why I play with, unless, you know, if I'm going to go to a boss fight, then I use the Slayer set. But this is very good. You can also use this for a boss fight, because this one is going to help you with the skill duration as well as a lot of HP. So you can see you have more HP with this setup. You have 6,000 HP. Now, if we look at bosses, now with the new change that they make, if you look at some of those bosses, you can see the HP recommendation is 5,500. and I have 6,160. Now, the more HP you have, the better it's going to be for you, but the recommendation is going to be 550. So that's the minimum that they want you to have to not get one shot. So I try to put myself at a very good place with this budget build. And you got decent MP, and you also have a very nice defense for a low budget build. So it is a win-win. Now, there are other options when it comes to component. There's also the Venom set that you can use. So if you have the Venom set and you're trying to get more toxic skill power, you can use 2 pieces of that if you have them. But I don't like those because I like to have more HP than defense. So that's the reason why I don't use the Venom set. But if you have it and it's better than anything else that you have, then it is a very good option. Other than that, there is nothing more to it. You have a pretty decent budget build that you can use for now to go farm certain things and also even go killing bosses, especially if you are someone that does not have any character or you're tired of playing with all your other characters. Then Freyna is a very fun character for you to play with, and just trying to keep up with the bunnies, even though you're never going to be able to keep up with Bunny. Anyway, that's all we have. Hopefully this helps you out. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.